Friedrich Nietzsche was a German philosopher born in 1844, well known for his radical ideas and thought-provoking writings. He challenged the traditional beliefs of his time, encouraging people to think deeply about their lives, values, and the society around them. His works, filled with striking quotes and bold assertions, still resonate today because they touch on timeless themes of individuality, freedom, and the struggle against conformity. Nietzsche famously declared that God is dead, signaling a shift away from religious and moral absolutes that had guided people for centuries. This statement doesn't just reflect a loss of faith, it sparks a conversation about how individuals must create their own values in a rapidly changing world. Nietzsche believed that many people live in a state of comfort within the crowd, following societal expectations without questioning them. This herd mentality can lead to a life of mediocrity, where creativity and personal identity are stifled. Today, discussions about Nietzsche's ideas are everywhere, from classrooms to online forums, because they challenge us to evaluate our lives. In an age where social media often promotes conformity and comparison, Nietzsche's call to escape the herd feels more relevant than ever. He inspires us to seek our own path, to think critically about the beliefs we inherit, and to embrace our individuality. By doing so, we can discover a richer, more meaningful existence. Understanding Nietzsche is not just about philosophy, it's about finding the courage to be ourselves in a world that often pressures us to fit in. In Nietzsche's view, the herd refers to the mass of people who conform to societal norms and expectations without questioning them. This herd mentality leads individuals to follow the crowd rather than think for themselves. To Nietzsche, being part of the herd means sacrificing one's individuality and creativity in exchange for comfort and acceptance. People often feel safer when they blend in, but this safety comes at a cost, the loss of personal identity. Imagine a school where everyone wears the same uniform and follows the same set of rules. While this may create a sense of community, it can also stifle uniqueness and creativity. Nietzsche argued that many individuals choose to remain in this comfortable state, avoiding the challenges that come with standing out or thinking differently. He believed that by doing so, they risk living a life that lacks passion and purpose. The herd can manifest in various ways today, such as through social media trends or peer pressure in schools. Many people join in on popular ideas or behaviors simply because others do, without examining whether those choices truly reflect their own beliefs or desires. This conformity allows them to avoid conflict but often leads to feelings of emptiness or dissatisfaction. Nietzsche urges us to recognize this pattern and encourages breaking free from the herd's constraints. By rejecting blind conformity, individuals can embrace their unique perspectives and experiences. The journey toward individuality may be difficult, but it ultimately leads to a more authentic and fulfilling life, one where personal values are prioritized over societal expectations. The dangers of conformity can be profound, affecting our lives in ways we often overlook. When individuals choose to live within the confines of the herd, they risk losing their sense of self and creativity, ultimately leading to a life devoid of passion and purpose. This loss can manifest in various areas, such as education, work, and personal relationships. For instance, consider a student who only aims for grades that are deemed acceptable by peers or teachers. Instead of pursuing subjects that inspire them or fuel their curiosity, they may select classes based on what is popular or easy. Over time, their true interests fade, replaced by a desire to fit in and avoid criticism. This compliance can result in a lack of enthusiasm for learning, leading to unfulfilled potential. In the workplace, people may find themselves conforming to corporate cultures that stifle innovation. An employee with original ideas might keep them hidden for fear of standing out or upsetting the status quo. In these environments, creativity is often sacrificed for the sake of maintaining harmony, which can stifle progress and growth not just for the individual but for the entire organization. Social situations are no different. Many people conform to group opinions or trends without considering their own beliefs, sometimes leading them to compromise their values. This disconnect can create feelings of isolation and dissatisfaction, even among those who appear socially successful. Nietzsche's warning about the dangers of conformity serves as a reminder to embrace our uniqueness. By recognizing these risks, we can strive to express our individuality and pursue our true passions, key steps toward a meaningful life. Embracing individuality is at the heart of Nietzsche's philosophy, as he believed that it leads to a far more fulfilling life. When individuals resist the pull of the herd, they open themselves up to personal growth and self-discovery. Nietzsche argued that everyone has unique talents and perspectives, and when people allow these qualities to shine, they not only enrich their own lives but also contribute to the world around them. Consider an artist who refuses to follow popular trends. Instead of painting what is fashionable, they pour their heart into unique expressions that reflect their true feelings and experiences. This authenticity can resonate deeply with others, inspiring emotion and connection that mere conformity cannot achieve. By actively engaging with their individuality, such an artist discovers not just their voice but also fulfills a deeper purpose. Moreover, embracing one's individuality helps people understand themselves better. It encourages exploration of hobbies, interests, and beliefs, allowing individuals to develop a clear sense of who they truly are. For example, someone might take a leap into a career in environmental science after discovering a passion for nature during a hike. This journey toward self-awareness provides satisfaction that outward appearances or societal approval can never match. Nietzsche urged individuals to resist societal pressures and create their own values, a process that requires courage but yields great rewards. When people find the strength to be authentic, they cultivate lives full of meaning and joy. By celebrating what makes us different rather than conforming, we can enjoy the richness of life and foster genuine connections with others who appreciate those differences. Ultimately, embracing individuality is not just empowering, it's essential for living a truly fulfilling life. When Nietzsche speaks of the phrase "die inside," he refers to the emotional and spiritual stagnation that occurs when individuals fail to break away from the herd. This concept highlights the dangers of living a life devoid of authenticity, where one's true self is suppressed in favor of societal expectations. Instead of expressing their thoughts and feelings, many people choose to conform, leading to a gradual erosion of identity and passion. Imagine a person who always goes along with the crowd, whether in their job, friendships, or personal interests. Over time, they may lose touch with what truly makes them happy or fulfilled. They can become trapped in a monotonous routine, feeling empty despite appearing successful on the surface. This emotional disconnect can lead to dissatisfaction, a sense of purposelessness, and even depression. When individuals prioritize acceptance over personal truth, they miss opportunities for genuine connection and joy. Nietzsche believed that allowing oneself to die inside is worse than any external failure. Living authentically means not just existing but thriving, finding joy in one's own unique path. When people embrace their individuality and step away from conformity, they often rediscover their passions and creativity. This journey may not be easy, it requires courage to stand apart from the herd and risk judgment. However, the rewards of living authentically far outweigh the fear of disapproval. Ultimately, avoiding the trap of dying inside calls for introspection and bravery. By breaking free from conformity and expressing one's true self, individuals can find a deeper sense of fulfillment and a richer experience of life. Embracing authenticity allows people to flourish rather than merely exist, enabling them to lead lives full of purpose and meaning. Escaping the herd and embracing individuality requires intentional steps that foster self-awareness and authenticity. Here are some practical actions individuals can take to break free from conformity. First, critical thinking is essential. Challenge the norms and beliefs that society presents as truths. Ask yourself why you believe what you do and whether those beliefs genuinely reflect your values. Engage in discussions with diverse groups and listen to differing viewpoints. This openness can broaden your perspective and help you identify areas where you might be conforming without question. Self-reflection is another vital tool for breaking free from the herd. Take time to journal or meditate on your thoughts and feelings. Reflect on moments when you felt pressured to fit in or act a certain way. By recognizing these patterns, you can understand how they affect your identity and happiness. Self-reflection helps clarify your passions, desires, and what truly matters to you. Pursuing your interests is equally important. Explore hobbies or activities that excite you, even if they differ from what your friends or peers enjoy. Whether it's painting, hiking, coding, or playing an instrument, engaging in activities that resonate with you fosters creativity and joy. This exploration can also lead you to connect with like-minded individuals who share your passions, further reinforcing your unique identity. Lastly, practice assertiveness in expressing your thoughts and feelings. It takes courage to stand out, but sharing your viewpoint can inspire others to do the same. By taking these steps, critical thinking, self-reflection, pursuing passions, and assertive expression, you can begin to escape the herd's constraints and lead a life rich with authenticity and fulfillment. Embracing individuality may be challenging, but it is essential for personal growth and a meaningful existence. Real-life examples of individuals who have escaped conformity and embraced their uniqueness illustrate the power of living authentically. One notable example is Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple Incorporated. From a young age, Jobs pursued his passion for technology and design instead of following conventional career paths. He faced skepticism from others but remained true to his vision. This dedication led to groundbreaking innovations, including the iPhone and iPad, which transformed the tech industry and changed how we communicate. Jobs' story highlights that embracing one's differences can lead to extraordinary success. Another inspiring figure is Malala Yousafzai, a Pakistani activist for girls' education. Defying cultural norms and threats, Malala spoke out against the Taliban's oppression of girls in her country. Her courage and commitment to her beliefs resulted in an assassination attempt, which she survived. Rather than retreating into safety, she continued her advocacy on a global stage, earning the Nobel Peace Prize at a young age. Her journey emphasizes that staying true to one's convictions can inspire change and empower others. In the arts, consider J.K. Rowling, who faced numerous rejections before publishing Harry Potter. Instead of giving up or conforming to expectations about what stories should be told, she stayed true to her imagination and personal experiences. Today, Harry Potter is a beloved literary series that encourages readers to embrace their individuality and find strength in their differences. These examples demonstrate that breaking away from conformity can lead to remarkable accomplishments and fulfillment. When individuals embrace their unique voices and passions, they not only forge their own paths but also inspire those around them to do the same, creating a ripple effect of authenticity in the world. Courage plays a vital role in the journey to escape the herd and embrace individuality. Making the choice to step away from societal expectations can be daunting, as it often involves facing fear and uncertainty. Many individuals find themselves trapped by the fear of judgment, rejection, or failure, which can prevent them from pursuing their true aspirations. This fear can feel overwhelming, making conformity seem like the safer option. Consider someone who has always dreamed of starting their own business but remained stuck in a conventional job. The fear of failing, coupled with the pressure to meet societal norms for career success, can keep them from taking that leap of faith. This hesitation not only stifles their potential but also builds feelings of dissatisfaction and regret over time, reinforcing Nietzsche's belief in the dangers of living unfulfilled. To cultivate courage, individuals must first acknowledge their fears and confront them head-on. This might involve seeking support from friends or mentors who encourage risk-taking and offer guidance in navigating potential challenges. Practicing small acts of bravery, like voicing a different opinion in a group or trying something new, can gradually build confidence. Each step taken away from conformity strengthens resolve and reinforces the idea that authenticity is worth pursuing. Additionally, it's essential to recognize that fear is a natural part of growth. Embracing this discomfort allows individuals to realize that they are not alone, as many others struggle with similar fears. By sharing their experiences and supporting one another, people can create environments that nurture courage and authenticity. Ultimately, courage is the bridge that connects dreams to reality. By daring to ask questions and pursue passions despite fears, individuals can break free from societal constraints and lead lives rich with meaning and fulfillment. Nietzsche's message reminds us that while the path may be challenging, it is essential to embrace our true selves and find liberation from conformity. As we reflect on Nietzsche's powerful message about individuality versus conformity, it becomes clear that his ideas challenge us to evaluate our own lives. Nietzsche urges us to recognize the dangers of conforming to societal expectations and to embrace our unique identities. To live authentically is not only a personal choice but also a necessary step toward fulfillment and meaningful existence. Throughout this exploration, we've seen how conformity can lead to emotional stagnation, preventing individuals from discovering their true passions and talents. The stories of influential figures like Steve Jobs, Malala Yousafzai, and J.K. Rowling remind us that breaking away from the herd can pave the way for remarkable achievements and inspire countless others. Their journeys highlight that success often stems from having the courage to be different and the determination to pursue one's truth. Now, we invite you to take a moment for self-reflection. Consider whether you are living authentically or merely following the crowd. Are there areas in your life where fear or societal pressure keeps you from expressing your true self? What steps can you take to nurture your individuality? Perhaps engaging in new interests, voicing your opinions, or confronting limiting beliefs could be your starting point. Ultimately, Nietzsche's call is one of empowerment. By choosing to step away from the herd mentality, you have the opportunity to forge your own path and create a life that resonates with who you truly are. Embracing individuality is a journey filled with challenges, but it is also one that leads to deeper connections with others and a richer appreciation for life itself. The time has come to ask yourself, will you embrace your uniqueness or remain lost in the crowd?